With me I have Matt Ellis from Intercruises, Port and Shoreside Services. Matt, can you tell us from your perspective what disembarking at the Cairns port is preferred to ships anchored offshore and tender boats?
Well, there's a couple of reasons why tendering is a very difficult process. It's completely at the mercy of the weather. So if you have a windy day or a rough sea day, it can make the process of getting people on the little ships across, the little boats across to the pier, a dangerous and tricky procedure. So the worst case scenario is that the ship will actually cancel their call, and you can have a whole ship full of people that just actually can't get off and can't come into town. It was only last week that we had the Radiance of the Sea aborted her call because it was too rough and unsafe to tender, and there was nearly 2,500 people that didn't get a chance to come into Cairns. So obviously that's undesirable for the local community. The businesses suffer when those people don't come in and go shopping and spend the money in the stores and the cafes, and it's undesirable for the cruise ship guests as well. Quite often the ships will say come from Darwin through to Cairns and then go to Brisbane or Sydney, and this is the guest's one and only chance to come in and see the tropics and go out to the reef and to see those other places that you mentioned. So an aborted call is the worst case scenario, and even on the best days it's a long tender ride from the ship into pier, so it's very tricky to coordinate 2,500 people off on little boats onto the pier, and any little delay there can throw out the timing of the shore excursions, which is selfishly our responsibility there. But it also makes it a difficult day for the guests. It's a long ride out, it's a long ride back. They have to queue on board to get off the ship. They have to queue at the marina to get back on board on the tenders. So it's just a difficult process all the way around.
And it's quite windy here today, as you can see, so I can imagine coming in from Yorkeys Knob on a tender boat today would be a bit difficult.
For sure, with conditions like this, it would be touch and go, and if they went ahead with the call, it would be still a very difficult and bumpy ride for many of the guests.
So as ships increase in size and capacity, our port and facilities need to keep pace with these. So I urge you to support the Cairns Shipping Development Project. The project will take care of the Great Barrier Reef and help cruise ship visitors go to experience this natural wonder while they're here. So if you could go to cairnsport.org.au to find out more. This is our port, our future.